Sorry for the late. Next question number 101 to 105 line graph, 106 to 110 data sufficiency. Next 111 to 115 quadratic equations. Next 116 to 125 arithmetic questions. Next 126 to 130 table. 131 to 135 approximations. Next 136 to 140 caselet. 141 to 145 number series. 146 to 150 table plus pie chart. What the first priority? Approximations. 131 to 135 approximations is the first priority. How many questions? 5 questions. Next one, number series. What is the number series? 141 to 145 number series, second priority. How many questions? 5 questions are. Next, after that, quadratic equations. What is the quadratic equation? What is the question number? 11 111 to 115. It is third priority. How many questions? 5 questions are. Next one, data sufficiency. What is the data sufficiency? 106 to 110. 106 to 110 data sufficiency. How many questions? 5 questions are. Okay. Can I skip the approximations? Solve cheyala. 131 to 135. What is the first value? 2012 minus 1786 divided by how much? 15 plus 405 minus how much? 389. What is the difference between 405 and 389? 16 or? Okay. First 15 how many times? 178. 15 one time, remaining 28 or? It is 286. 15 20 so much? 300. Compared to 300, 15 lesser. Means it is almost 19 times or? Yes or no? 12 minus 19 minus 7 minus 7 plus 16 end with 0 9 or? Yes or no? Next 2000 minus 100 1900 or? Then answer 1909. What is the nearest value? 1910. Next 132. First priority 120% of which one? 1550 or? 120% of 1550. What is the 100% value? 1550. 10% 155. 20% 310. Total it is 1860 plus 16% of which one? 4300. Percentage 2 zeros are cancelled. 16 40s and 16 3s are. 16 40s 640. 16 3s are 48. It is 688 minus 240% of which one? 785. 240% of which one? 785. What is the 100%? 785. 200%? 1570 or? Again we required 40% or? What is the 10%? 78.5. 20%? 157. 40%? 304 or? Both are adding, it is how much? 1874 or? Okay. 88 minus 74. 14. 14 plus 60. 74 or? 74. 18 cancel or? It is 674. What is the nearest value? 664 or? Next 133. First priority 45 into which one? 14. Divide by how much? 18 or? 9 how many times? 2 times. 9 how many times? 5 times. 2 again 14. 7 times. That is 35 minus 28. 7 or? Plus 7 becomes minus 7. 907 minus 7. 900. It is which one square? 30 square. Next 134. A square minus b square. A minus b into a plus b. 53 plus 17. How much? 70. 53 minus 17. 36. Divide by how much? 60. 0 0 cancel. 6 how many times? 6 times. 4 6 into 7. 42 plus how much? 78. Total it is 120. What is the nearest square? 11. Next 135. First priority square root of 1763.98. It is almost 1764. It is which one square? 42 square. 42 square. Square root of 225. 15. Square root of 324. 18 into 30. It is equal to 15 into something. 15 how many times? 30. 2 times. 15 1 time. 42 plus 36. How much? 78. Next 131 to 135 complete. Next 141 to 145 number series. (31) and 27. What is the difference? 4. Next 27 and 45. -4 minus 18. Sorry, plus 18. -4 plus 18. 45 and 119. Wait. Into 1 -4. Next into 2 -9. Next one into 3 -16. Next one into 4 -25. Into 1 2 square. Into 2 3 square. Into 3 4 square. Into 4 5 square. 119 into 4 476 -25. How much? 451. Next question number 142. 17, 46, 81, 122, 169. What is the first one difference? 29. Second one? 35. Next one? 41. Next one? 47. 29 and 35 difference 6. All the cases 6 difference. 47 plus 6, 53. 169 plus 53. 222. Next 143. What is the half of the 19? 9.5 plus half into half plus half. Next one into 1 plus 1. Next into 1 and half plus 1 and half. 11 into 1 and half 16.5 plus 1 and half 18. Next 18 to 36 plus 2 means 38. Which option? First one. Next question number 144. 16 and 18 difference 2. 18 and 28 10. 28 and 58 30. 58 and 126 68. 2 means it is 1 cube plus 1. 10 means it is 2 cube plus 2. 30 means 3 cube plus 3. 68 means 4 cube plus 4. Next one 5 cube plus 5. What is the 5 cube? 125 plus 5 means 130. 126 plus 130. 256. Question number 145. What is the 13 and 10 difference? 3. Next 10 and 14. 4. 14 and 33. Wait. Product value 13 to 10 into 1 minus 300. 10 to 14 into 2 minus 600. Because 580 if is the larger number, then question must be product value. 14 3 is how much? 42. 42 minus 9. Next one into 4 minus 12 or 33 into 4 132 minus 12 means 120 or next 111 to 115 quadratic equations. What is the coefficient of x square? 9. Coefficient of y square? 1. What is the LCM of 9 comma 1? 900 means x roots multiplied by 1 but y roots are multiplied by 9 times or 9 into 20 180 or 180 means we return 45 into 4 or 20 means we return 5 into 4 9 5s are 45 one is minus 45 another one minus 4 or second one 56 minus 7 minus 8 or what are the final roots 45 and 4 second one 63 72 or 45 compared to 63 and 72 less 4 compared to 63 and 72 less then answer x is less than y. Next 112 what is the coefficient of x square? 16. Coefficient of y square? 6. LCM 16 and 6 LCM 48 or 48 16 how many times? 3 times means x roots multiplied by 3 times 6 how many times? 8 times means y roots are multiplied by 8 16 into 15 240 or 240 nothing but 40 into 6 or yes or no one is minus 40 another one minus 6 or 46 how much? 240 6 into 40 240 but sum will be minus 31. I think first question second question both are in same or not? Minus 15 minus 16 or not? What are the x final roots? 120 and 18 or not? Y final roots 120 and 128 or not? 120 compared to 120 equal 120 compared to 128 less than then answer x less than or equal to y or not? Because 18 is less than which one? 120 and 128. Next question number 113. What is the coefficient of x square? 5 but coefficient of y square 2. Take the LCM of 5 comma 2 or not? What is the 5 comma 2 LCM? 10. X roots are multiplied by 2 times y roots are multiplied by 5 times or not? 5 into which one? 96 means 480 or not? 480 means it is 24 into 20 or not? 24 into 20 minus 24 minus 20 or not? Next second one 2 into 4 8 one is minus 8 another one minus 1 or not? What are x final roots? 48 40 y final roots 40 and 5 48 compared to 40 comma 5 greater 40 compared to 40 equal but 40 compared to 5 greater then answer x greater than or equal to y. Next 114 what is the coefficient of x square? 6 but coefficient of y square 15. LCM is how much? 30. 6 how many times? 5 times x roots multiplied by 5 but y roots are multiplied by 2 times or 6 for the 24 means 8 into 3 or not? Plus 8 plus 3 or not? Second one 15 into 1 15 then we return plus 5 plus 3 or not? What are the x final roots? Minus 40 minus 15 y roots minus 10 minus 6 or not? Minus 40 compared to minus 10 and minus 6 less than minus 15 compared to minus 10 and minus 6 less than then answer x is less than y or not. Next question number 115 what is the coefficient of x square? 9. Coefficient of y square 4. LCM 36. 9 how many times? 4 times x roots multiplied by 4 but y roots are multiplied by 9 times or not? 9 8s are how much? 72. 72 means it is 24 into 3 or not? Minus 24 minus 3 or not? Second one 4 3s are how much? 12. Minus 12 minus 1 or not? What are the x final roots? 96 and 12. Y final roots 108 900. 96 compared to 108 less than 12 compared to 9 greater. Answer cannot be determined. 96 compared to 108 less than, but 12 compared to 9 greater or not. Opposite symbols means relation cannot be established. Next one, 106 to 110. Data sufficiency. What is the Sharmila's present age? We required which one present age? Sharmila present age. What is the first statement? Sharmila mother age at present is 6 times of the Sharmila present age, whose age after 5 years will be 2/7 of the our mother's age at that time. In first statement, present ratio of mother and Sharmila are given, and also after 5 years ratio also given. Yes or no? One is present ratio, another one after 5 years ratio. By using both the statements, present ratio and future ratio, we are get the answer. Then one alone is sufficient or not sufficient? Sufficient. What is the second statement? Sum of the present ages of Sharmila and mother is how much? 35. Sharmila and mother, nothing but sum of the two persons is 35. But we required Sharmila age means definitely we know the mother value. Only 2 alone, not sufficient. Only 1 alone is sufficient. Present ratio, future ratio, both are solving, we are get the individual values. Next question number 107. After how much time will the two friends X and Y who started running at the same time from the same point in opposite direction be 50 kilometers away from the each other? We required which one? Time. Time nothing but distance by speed. Time nothing but distance by speed. What is the distance value are given? 50 or not? But here which direction they are moving in? Opposite direction. Then I written time equal to distance by S1 plus S2 or not? Okay. If we require time, definitely we know the distance value and individual speeds or not? Individual speeds. What is the first statement? Running speeds of X and Y are in the ratio of which one? 2:3. Means first one speed 2 parts, second one speed is 3 parts. Means S1 plus S2 is how many parts? 5 parts. Already we know the distance value or not? 50 by how many parts? 5 parts or not? How many unknowns? 2 unknowns, not 10. Time is unknown, 5 parts. Part value also unknown or not? How many unknowns are there? 2 unknowns or not? Okay. Then 1 alone is sufficient? No. What is the second option? The second statement, 40% of the distance will be covered by X. No related data or not? Because it is 40% of the distance covered by which one? X. Already we know the distance in given statement or not? What is the distance value already given? 50. We required speed values or not? But in second statement there is no clarity about the speeds or not? Only 1 alone, not sufficient. Only 2 alone, not sufficient. By using both the statements? No. Then answer? Both 1 and together are not sufficient or sufficient? Not sufficient. Which option? Third option or not? Next. What is the cost of the tilling the floor of a all 2450 per meter square? Tilling the floor, nothing but we required floor area or not? What is the floor area formula? Length into breadth. Every meter square how many rupees are spending? 2450 or not? Okay. We require total cost means total area into per meter square cost or not? What is the first statement? Breadth of the hall is less than the length by how much? 5. Means breadth equal to compared to length how much value are lesser? 5 less. We required length into breadth means definitely we know the individual values of length and breadth. Only 1 alone, not sufficient, because how many unknowns are there? 2 unknowns. Second statement, perimeter of the hall is how much? 50 meters, and the length is more than the breadth by how much percent? 50%. Perimeter means it is 2 of L plus B or not? Or the perimeter of a hall? 2 of L plus B. 2 of L plus B 50 means L plus B value 25 or not? And one more, length compared to breadth how much percent are more? 50% more. Suppose breadth are 2 parts, length is how many parts? 3 parts are. Both are adding how many parts? 5 parts. 5 parts are 25, every 1 part 5 are. Then we are get the individual length and individual breadth. If you know the length and breadth, obviously we are get the area. If you know the area into per meter square cost, we are get the total cost. Then only 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Then answer which option? Second option or first option? Second option. Only 2 alone. Next question number 109. Abhijit invested an amount of 35,000 in 2 schemes X and Y for how many years? 2 years. In the ratio of 3:4 respectively. The schemes X and Y offered compound interest compounded annually and simple interest respectively. What is the rate of interest offered by scheme X? Means required rate of interest. What is the first statement? Rate of interest offered by scheme Y is 1.5 times of which one? Scheme X. Suppose scheme X rate of percent I treated as 2 parts. Then scheme Y rate of interest are 3 parts. Yes or no? If it is 2 parts, Y is how many parts? 3 parts. How many unknowns are there? 2 unknowns are. We required which one? Rate of interest. Means either rate of interest offered by scheme Y is 1.5 times of which one? Scheme X. We required how many parts value? 2 parts value. What is the question here? What is the rate of interest offered by scheme X? Scheme X rate of interest is how many parts? 2 parts. We require 2 parts means definitely we know the 1 part value. There is no clarity about the rate of interest in first statement. Yes or no? Only 1 alone not sufficient. What is the second statement? Amount of interest occurred from scheme Y is more than the amount of interest occurred from scheme X by how much? 2850. That is the difference between scheme Y and scheme X interest difference or not? Yes or no? In second statement, amount of interest difference, nothing but difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 years is how many rupees? 2850. Second statement, interest difference are given or not? Only 2 alone. Not sufficient. By using both the statements? Yes or no? What is the principal's ratio? Total how many parts? 7 parts. 3 plus 4. 7 parts. 7 parts is how much? 35,000. Every 1 part 5,000. 3 parts 15,000. 4 parts 20,000. Principal in scheme X 15,000. Principal in scheme Y 20,000. What is the rate of percent in scheme X? 2 parts into how many years? 2 years or only 1 year? 2 years or 2 years or only 1 year? 2 years. 2 years means what is the 2 years simple interest? 2 parts into 2 years are nothing but 4 parts percent of which one? 15,000. Scheme X. Simple interest or compound interest? Both are offered compound interest. Both are offered X and Y offered compound interest and simple interest. X is offered which one? Compound interest. Y is offered simple interest. By using both the statements we are get the answer or not? Because both the schemes individual principals are given or not? And both the schemes individual time period is also given or not? Next, what is the rate of percent in first one? 2 parts into how many years? 2 years. We are get the compound interest rate of percent or not? That is calculated on which one? 15,000. Next, in scheme Y, what is the rate of percent? 3 parts percent. It is how many years for simple interest? 2 years. 3 parts into 2 means 6 parts percentage or not? That is calculated on which one? 20,000. Then we are get the interest in scheme X and interest in scheme Y. These two difference equal to how many rupees? 2850. In that case only one unknown or not? Interest on scheme X, interest on scheme Y. These two difference equal to how many rupees? 2850. By using both the statements we are get the answer or not? Or suppose why X rate of percent are 10% are taken, X rate of percent 10%, Y rate of percent 15% are 10% for 2 years. What is the compound interest? 21%. 15% for 2 years. What is the simple interest? 30%. 21% of which one? 15,000. 30% of which one? 20,000. What is the 21% of 15,000? 3050. 3150. 30% of 20,000. 6,000. What is the difference between 6,000 and 3150? 2850. 6,000 and 3150. 2850. Question also same or different? Yes or no? By using both the statements or only one? Both the statements. If it is considered 2R% and 3R%, 2R% for 2 years compound interest, 3R% for 3 years, 3R% for 2 years simple interest. Individually we know the principles, individually we know the time period, already we know the difference between compound interest and simple interest. Okay, next question number 110. What is the quantity of milk in the 50 liters of which one? Mixture of water and milk. If 10 liters of the mixture is replaced by equal quantity of milk, the ratio of milk and water in the mixture becomes how much? 21:4. Initial mixture is how many liters? 50 liters. In that we required which one? Milk value or not? We don't know the ratio or not. We don't know the initial milk and water ratio out of 50 liters or not. What is the first statement? If 10 liters of the mixture is replaced by equal quantity of milk, the ratio of milk and water in the mixture becomes how much? 21:4. It is only final ratio or initial ratio? Final ratio. Already 50 liters of the mixture, in that 10 liters are taken, again 10 liters of milk is added, means again total quantity is how many liters? 50 liters. That is represents how much value? 21:4. The 21:4 after adding 10 liters of milk or not? There is no clarity about the initial ratio of milk and water ratio or not? Out of 50 liters. Only one alone? Not sufficient. I think second one also same or given or different one? Same. It is also not sufficient or not? Only one alone? Not sufficient. Only two alone also? Not sufficient. Then answer? Neither one nor two. Next question number arithmetic questions. What are the arithmetic questions? 116. 116 or 117? 116. 1162. 125. How many questions? 10 or 15? 10 questions. Question number 116. 20 men can complete a piece of work in how many days? 18 days. 4 days after the 20 men started working, 8 more men are joined. And how many days will they now take to complete the remaining work or total work? Remaining work. Actually 20% can do the whole work. 18 days. 20 into 18. Wait. 20% actual work is completed in how many days? 18 days. But 20% how many days are working? 4 days. Means out of 18, 4 days are working or not? Means remaining work is completed by 20% in how many days? 14 days or not? Yes or no? The same work is completed by how many more men are additionally joined? 8 more. Already 20. 8 more men means total 28 men or not? The 28 men will be completed the remaining work or total work? Remaining work. What is the remaining work here? 20 into 14 or not? These two are equal or different? Equal. Actually 20% can do the whole work in how many days? 18 days. 20% can do the whole work 18 days. But 20% already how many days are working? 4 days. Means remaining work must be completed by 20% in how many days? 14 days. Means 14 days work of 20%, it is also equal to 28 days, 28 men, some days work or not? 14 how many times? 2 times. 2 how many times? 10 times or not? T equal to how many days? 10 days. Next question number 117. Arun and Vijay started at the same time from place A and place B respectively. They travelled towards each other 38 km per hour and 58 km per hour respectively. When they meet, it was found that one of them has travelled 136 kilometers more than the other. What is the distance between two places? What is the first one speed? And one person distance compared to another one distance, more or less? More. Distance more, speed also more. Means directly proportional or inversely proportional? Directly means distance and speed directly proportional, means which one is constant? Time is constant or yes or no? When time is constant, distance and speed both are in directly proportional or inversely proportional? Directly proportional. What is the speeds ratio? One is 38, another one 54. What is the ratio? 19 is to 27. Speeds 19 is to 27 means distance also 19 is to 27. How many parts are more covered? 8 parts are. That 8 parts equal to how many kilometers? 136. But we require distance between two places or not? Means first one distance plus second one distance. We require total distance or not? Total distance is how many parts? 46 parts or not? Yes or no? One is covered 19 parts, another one covered 27 parts. What is the total distance? 46 parts or not? 8 how many times? 1, 7. 17 into which one? 46. 680 plus 102 or not? 782. Next question number 118. 117 is clear? Speed more, distance also more, means both are in directly proportional or inversely proportional? Directly proportional. Next question number 118. A started a business with an investment of 24,000. After 2 months, B joins with 16,000. And after another 2 months, C joins with 20,000. At the end of the 8th month from the start of the business, A withdraw how much? 4,000. B withdraw 2,000. And C invested 4,000. What is the ratio in which the profit should be distributed among A, B, C at the end of the year? In all the cases, 24, 20, 4,000, 4,000, 16,000, 2,000. All are in 2 multiples? Yes or no? What is the first one investment? 12 parts or 2 how many times? 24. 12 times. After, at the end of the 8th month from the start of the business, A withdraw how much? 4,000 or not? Means 12 parts are used for how many months? 8 months. After 8 months, how much value are withdraw? 4,000. But already we are consider every 2,000 is how many parts? 1 part or not? 4,000 means 2 parts. 12 minus 2 or 12 plus 2? 12 minus 2. How many parts? 10 parts used for remaining 4 months or not? Second person initial investment 16,000. 16,000 means how many parts? 8 parts or not? After 2 months, B joins with how much value? 16,000. And B withdraw how much value? 2,000. Already he will be late 2 months. After 2 months he will be joined, means remaining time is how much? 10 months or not? But here at the end of the 8th month from the start of the business, B withdraw how much value? 2,000. Already 2 months complete, means 8,000. 8 parts are used for how many months? 6 months or not? Yes or no? Up to 8 months, total how many months? 8 months. In the 2 months are not using or not? Means how many months are B capital used? 6 months. Next, 8 parts. Out of 8 parts, how much value are withdraw? 2,000. 2,000 means 1 part or not? 8 minus 1. 7 used for remaining 4 months or not. Next, what is the third person initial investment? 20,000. 20,000 means 10 parts or not? 10 parts. But third person after another 2 months C joined with how much? 20,000. Already 2 months complete, next 2 more. Overall 4 months means 8 months or not? Third person total time is how many months? 8 months. But third person invested 4,000 means 10 parts are used for how many months? 4 months. Out of 10, again how many parts are added? 4,000. 4,000 means how many parts? 2 parts. 10 plus 2, 12. 12 parts are used for remaining 4 months or not? Simply we are say first one total time 12 months. Second one total time 10 months. Third one total time 8 months or not? Okay. 12 into 8, 96. 10 for the 40. It is 136. 8 6 the 48. 7 for the 28. 48 plus 28, 76. Next, 10 for the 40. 12 for the 48. Total it is 88. All are in 4 multiples. 4 how many times? 34. 4 how many times? 19. 4 how many times? 22. Which option? First option. No confusion. First one time 12 months. Second one 10 months. Third one 8 months. Question number 119. The present age of Roshni is same as Sai age 12 years ago. The respective ratio in the Sai's age 3 years ago and Roshni age 3 years ago was 13:10. What will be the Roshni age 10 years from now? The present age of Roshni is same as which one? Sahi age how many years ago? 12 years ago. Sahi age 3 years ago how many parts? 13 parts. Means Sahi present value 13 parts plus 3 or not? Yes or no? Next, Roshni 3 years ago how many parts? 10 parts. At present 10 parts plus 3 or not? Okay. The present age of Roshni is same as the Sahil age how many years ago? 12 years ago. Means 10 parts plus 3, that is equal to 13 parts plus 3. How many years back? 12 years back or not? Means 13 parts plus 3 minus 12 or plus 12? Minus 12. Both side 3 get cancelled or not? 10 parts and 13 parts difference is 3 parts. 3 parts equal to 12. Every one part is 4 years or not? What is the question here? What will be the Roshni age 10 years from now or not? Okay. First, Roshni present value. Roshni present means 10 parts plus 3 or not? Means 40 plus 3, 43. But we required after 10 years. 43 plus 10, 53. (13) and 10 difference is how many parts? 3 parts. What are the 3 parts value? 12. Because age difference are 12 years or not? At present, future, past, always difference are same or different? Same. Past difference are 12 years means present difference also 12 years. How many parts are difference? 3 parts. 3 parts 12 means every one part 4 years. 10 parts 40. 40 is how many years back? 3 years back. 3 years back 40 means present 43. But we required after 10 years. Answer 53 or not? Next 120. The curved surface area of a cylinder is how much? 704 meter square. If the radius of the cylinder is 6 meters more than its height, what is the total surface area of the cylinder? What is the total surface area of a cylinder formula? 2 pi r into h plus r or not? 2 pi r into h plus r. Pi must be 11 multiple. First option 11 multiple. No. Second option. Yes. 9 plus 6, 15. 1 plus 3, 4. 15 and 4 difference. 11. 1 plus 7, 8. 8 plus 2, 11 multiple. No. Fourth option, 11 multiple, 1 plus 8, 9, 9 plus 4, no. 2024, yes. How many options are 11 multiple? 2 options. Okay. Curved surface, 2 options are 11 multiple. Next, 1936, it is 7 multiple. Radius is always multiple of which one? 7 or 1936, 7 multiple. 7 2s are 14, remaining 53 or not? 53 means 7 7s are 49, remaining 4, 46, 7 multiple? No. Fifth option, 7 2s are 14, remaining 62, 7 8s are 56, remaining 64. It is 7 multiple? No. 2 options are not 7 multiple or not. The 7 exactly cancel out the meaning. Okay. First, what is the curved surface area of a cylinder formula? 2 pi RH, 2 into 22 by 7 into R into H. Radius of the cylinder is 6 more than the which one? Height. R equal to H plus 6 or not? R equal to H plus 6. In place of R, we are substitute H plus 6 into H equal to how much? 704 or not? 2 into 22, 44. 44 almost 16 times or not? 16 or 14? 44 ones are 44. What is the remaining? 26 or not? 264 means how many times? 6 times or not? H plus 6 into H. H plus 6 into H equal to 16 7s are how much? 16 into 7, 1 1 2 or not? 1 1 2. 1 1 2 means 16 into 7. This one we written 4 into 4 into 7 or not? Yes or no? 4 into 4 into 7. 1 4 means we written 2 into 2 into 7 or not? 7 2s are how much? 14. 4 2s are 8. 1 is 14. Another one 8 or not? What is the height value? 8. What is the radius value? 14 or not? Height is how much? 8. Radius is how much? 14. But we required which one? Total surface area. Total surface area means 2 into 22 by 7 into 2 pi r into h plus r. What is the r value? 14. H plus r. H plus r. What is the h value? 8. What is the r value? 14. 14 plus 8. 22 or not? 7 how many times? 2 times. 2 into 22, 44. 2 into 22, 44. What is the 44 square? 1936 or not? Next question number 121. In a primary school, the average weight of male students is how much? 58.2 kgs. What is the male average? 58.2. What is the female average? 46.2 or not? What is the male and female average? 52.6 or not? Solving these three values, we are get the ratio between male and female or not? 58.2 and 52.6. What is the difference? 5.6 or not? 52.6 and 46.2. What is the difference? 2.6 and 3.8. 6.6. 4.6 or 6.6? 6, 33, 28 or not? 33 is to 28. Sorry, 6.4. 64 and 56. 8 times 8. 7 times or not? 8 is to 7. How many parts are different? 1 part. What is the 1 part value? 23. But we require total students. How many parts we need? 15 parts or not? 15 into 23. 345 or not? Next 122. The speed of the current is 1/6 of the which one? Speed of the boat in still water. It takes 4.2 hours to row to point B from point A and back to point A from point B. The distance between point A and point B is how much? 24.5 kilometers. How much time will it take to cover a distance of 40.6 kilometers downstream or upstream? Downstream. What is the speed of the current? 1/6 of the which one? Speed of the boat. Suppose speed of the boat we are considered 6 parts. Then speed of the current is 1 part. Downstream speed is how many parts? 7 parts. Upstream speed 5 parts. And to A to B how much distance are covered? 24.5. B to A also 24.5. But total how much time are taken? 4.2 hours. Means A to B time plus B to A time. Both are adding, it is total time. What is the distance in downstream? 24.5. What is the speed in downstream? 7 parts or 6 parts? 7 parts. What is the distance in upstream? 24.5. What is the speed in upstream? 5 parts. 24.5 by 7 parts, it is time in which one? Downstream. 24.5 by 5 parts, it is time in upstream. These two are adding, we are get the total timer. What is the total time? 4.2 hours. 4.2 hours. 4.2 hours. Okay. Left hand side numerator decimal, right hand side decimal value canceller. Yes or no? 7 how many times? 245. That is equal to how much? 42. 42 how many times? 2 times. Every one part is how much? 2. What is the question here? How much time will it take to cover a distance of 40.6 kilometers downstream or upstream? Downstream. We required time value or speed value? Time. Time nothing but distance by speed. What is the distance in downstream? 40.6. What is the speed in downstream? 6 plus 1, 7. 7 parts means 14. 40.6 by 14. 14 almost 3 times or not? Yes or no? It is multiplied by 60 times or not? We are not required into 60. 14 how many times? 2 times. More than 2 times but less than 3 times or not? 14 to the how much? 28. Remaining 126. 126 means 0.9 or 2.9 hours or minutes? Hours. Next question number 123. A dealer marked the price of an item 60% above the which one? Cost price. Once he gave successive discounts of 10% and 25% to a particular customer. Even after giving the discounts, he earned a profit of 320 rupees. At what price did he sell the item to the mentioned customer? Suppose cost price I consider 100%. Cost price are 100%. Market price how much percent more than the cost price? 144. Half, again half or not? What is the half of the 144? 72. Again half 36. 144 minus 36. 108%. After discount means this is selling price or cost price? Selling price. What is the cost price? 100%. What is the profit percentage? 8%. In place of 8%, how much value are given? 320 or not? What is the question here? Selling price or cost price? At what price did he sell the item to mention the customer? We required selling price. How much percent we need? 108% or not? 8 almost 4 times. Then answer 4320 or not? 4 times or 5 times? 4 times. Cost price 100%, selling price 108%. What is the profit percent? 8%. What is the 8% value? 320. But we required selling price. How much percent we need? 108%. Next 124. Rohit had a certain sum of money, 3/5 of the total money invested in scheme A for how many years? 8 years. And the rest of the money invested in scheme B for how many years? 2 years. Scheme A offers simple interest at the rate of 18% per annum, and scheme B offers compound interest compounded annually at the rate of 10% per annum. Total interest received by Rohit is how much? 1422. 3/5 means what is the percentage? 60% or not? Means scheme A how much percent are invested? 60%. Obviously scheme B 40% or not? Scheme A, what is the investment value? 60%. 60%. Scheme B investment 40% or not? What is the scheme A rate of percent? 18%. Simple interest or compound interest? Simple interest. 18% for how many years? 8 years. 18 into 8. Simple interest. 18 into 8. 144%. 144% of which one? 60% or not? Next, what is the scheme B rate of percent? 10%. How many years? 2 years. Compound or simple? Compound. 10% for 2 years. What is the compound? 21%. 144% of 60% simple interest. 21% of 40% compound interest. 144% of 60%. It is 86.4% or yes or no? 21% of 40%. 8.4% or not? Both are adding, it is total interest on both the schemes or only one? Both the schemes. What are both the schemes total interest? 94.8%. In place of this one, how much value are given? 1422 or not? We required which one? Total amount invested. Total amount invested means scheme A investment plus scheme B investment. How much percent we need? 100% or not? Answer must be nearby 1422 or not? Because percentage are nearby 100%. Nothing but 94.8 and 100 both are in nearest values, sir. Then answer also nearby 1422. Which option? 1500 or not? First option or not? First and fourth, but which one is the closer value? First option or not? Next question number 125. 24% gain is made by selling the mixture of two types of sandal powder, 899 rupees per kg. If the type costing 760 rupees per kg was mixed with 20 kg of the other type, how many kg of the former type was mixed or not? Answer cannot be determined or not? %24% gain is made by selling the mixture. Selling price of the mixture per kg is how much? 899. Cost price of the mixture is always how much percent? 100%. Selling price of the mixture is 100. Cost price of the mixture 100%. 24% profit means selling price of the mixture 124%. In place of 124%, how many rupees are given? 899. Then we are get the cost price of the mixture or cost price of the quantity one? Cost price of the mixture. 24% gain is made by selling the mixture of two sandals. Nothing but 124% is selling price of the mixture converted to which one? Cost price of the mixture. That is represents how much percent? 100% or not? Yes or no? 124% selling price or cost price? Selling price. 100% cost price. 124% is the selling price of the mixture. 100% is the cost price of the mixture. What is the allegation concept? Quantity 1, quantity 2, price of the first one, price of the second one, price of the mixture. Yes or no? What is the first one price is given? What is the first one price? 760. Means P1 is given or not? It is mixed with how much? 20 kg of other type. Means quantity 2 also given or not? Yes or no? What is the question here? How many kg of the former type was mixed? We required which one? Q1 or not? If we required Q1, definitely we know the P2 value or not? How many unknowns are there? 2 unknowns. Because already we know the cost price of the mixture 100 by 124 into 89 or not? It is also given. How many unknowns are there? Q1 is unknown and P2 also unknown. How many unknowns are there? 2 unknowns. Then answer cannot be determined. By using allegation concept or not? Q1, Q2, P1, P2, P1 plus P2 or not? To 125 all the questions complete. Next. 101 to 105 ఏమైనా మాట్లాడాలా? డైరెక్ట్ క్వశ్చన్సే కదా. నెక్స్ట్ 126 to 130 చెప్పాలా ఏమన్నా? సరే, క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 126 అంటే ఒకసారి చూడండి. సేవింగ్స్ వాల్యూ ఈక్వల్ టు విచ్ వన్? ఇన్కమ్ మైనస్ ఎక్స్పెండిచర్. Every question is related to this point. Table are given. Total yearly expenditure of 6 families over 5 years or only 1 year? 5 years or? What the first one? If 15% of the expenditure of families A and B in 2025 is equal to the expenditure of family F in 2020 and 2021 altogether, then what is the total expenditure of families A and B together in 2025? 15% of the expenditures of A and B in 2025 is equal to the which one? Expenditure of F in 2020 and 2021 all together or not? Okay. What is the F value in 2020? 515. 2021 565. Total it is 1080. That 1080 it is represents how much percent? 15% or not? We required how much percent? 100% or not? Okay. 5 how many times? 3. 5 how many times? 20 or not? 3 how many times? 36. 360 or not? 360 into 20. 7,200 or not? Yes or no? Question number 127. What is the ratio between the annual savings of families E and D respectively in 2022 if each family add an yearly income of 5,20,000? First, what is the E income? Sorry, E income is how much? 5,20,000. What is the E in expenditure in 2022? 485. Out of 520, 485 is expenditure or not? Then remaining value savings or not? What are the savings? 35. Second one income also 520. In that how many rupees are expenditure? 370 or not? 520 minus 370. 150 or not? What is the ratio? 5 sevens are 530 or not? 7:30. Can I skip the remaining 3 questions? Direct questions or not? If we required savings, income minus expenditure. If we required income value, savings plus expenditure. If we required expenditure, income minus saving. Next 136. Skip cheyala matladala. There are 5 colleges applicated to University X, namely A, B, C, D and E. How many colleges are there? 5. A, B, C, D and E. The total number of students in college A is how much? 22% of the total number of students in University X. A is how much percent? 22%. Next, the total number of students in college B is how much? 28% or not? 28%. The total number of students in college D is 3/7 of the which one? Total number of students in college B. Already college B 28. In that 3/7 means 12% or not? That 12% are which one? College D or not? C or D? D. And last one, the respective ratio in the total number of students in college D and E is how much? 20:23. D is how many parts? 20 parts. E 23 parts or 12% is how many parts? 20 parts or not? Yes or no? E value is how many parts? 23 parts or not? 12% 20 parts. 20 parts value 12%, then we are get the 23 parts value. Yes or no? Or one more also given. The total number of students in college E is how much? 1725. Means 23 parts is how much? 1725. 23 parts 1725, then every one part 1725 by 23 or not? Yes or no? 23 almost 23 how many times? 7 or 6? 7 again 5 or not? Every one part is how much? 75. Then 20 parts are how much? 1500 or not? 1725 represents how many parts? 23 parts. Every one part is how much? 75. Then 20 parts is how much? 1500. The same 1500 is represents how much percent? 12%. Then I return 1500 divided by 12 or not? We are get the 1% or not? 4 how many times? Sorry, 3 how many times? 500. 3 how many times? 4 times. 500 by 4? 125 or not? 125. 22% is how much? 22 into 125 or not? 22 into 125 means 2500 plus 250. 2750 or not? Next 28%. 125 into how much? 28 or not? 2500 plus 22 into 125 correct hai na? 22 into 125 how much? 2500 plus 250, 2750. Next again we are adding 6% or not? What is the 6% value? 750. Total it is 3500 or not? A, B, D and E values are getting. Any clue for E value? Any clue for C value? No. What is the total data? Any total data are given? No. What is the first question? In college A, the respective ratio between the number of male students and number of female students is how much? 12:13. If the number of male students in college C is 15% more than the male students in college A, what is the number of male students in college C? One is male value, another one female. Total how many parts in college A? 25 parts. What is the 25 parts value? 2750. 2750 by 25. 25 how many times? 110. 12 into 110, 1320. 13 into 110, 1430. Yes or no? What is the next point? Number of male students in college C is 15% more than the which one? Male students in college A. Male students in college C is 15% more than the male students in college A. What are the college A male students? 1320. 10% is how much? 132. 5% 66. Both are adding 198. That is adding or subtracting? Adding. 1320 plus 198. 1400. 1500. 1800. 15, 18. Which option? Fifth option or not? Okay. Remaining question చేసుకుంటారా? I think ఒకటే స్కిప్ చేస్తున్నాను. 146 to 150 మాత్రమే స్కిప్ చేస్తున్నాను. I think direct question or not?